Hello. Today I am going to talk about indoor climbing, so watch and listen. I am going to watch some videos which I took of my brother and I climbing in an indoor climbing gym and just talk a little bit about what we are doing and about the sport indoor climbing as well. So here we go. Okay, so this is my brother Andrew climbing, and now this type of climbing is actually known as bouldering, and it all you need is climbing shoes and chalk to chalk up your hands to make sure they're dry, and then you just climb. So you climb up and down these routes, that's what they're called, or problems. People like to call them problems because it's like problem solving. You have to figure out the best way to climb up and down. So there are different difficulty levels with this type of climbing, bouldering, and typically it is the font difficulty grading system, which starts at 4 and goes up to 9. And so here there are actually color coded as well. So my brother climbed the purple, which is the easiest, so it's like 4. I just climbed the yellow, which is closer to 5. And here is an orange. An orange is probably between 5 and 6. So they can be quite difficult, and there are overlaps with the colors with the difficulty grades in this gym. So yes, the types of holds on the orange route, they're like crimpy we would say. So you have to hold on like that, like pinch it. And as so the easier grades usually have jugs, which are quite big rounded holds, and they're very easy to hold on to. And then you get crimps like those and pinch holds, which you can see next to him in the blue. And pinch ones you have to hold like that and pinch. What's this? This is an orange, so it's quite difficult, especially because it's a little bit of an overhang. So you're actually leaning backwards, and that's obviously more difficult because you have to support your entire body weight. And when you have little holds like this, so little crimpy holds, it can be quite difficult. Now, an important aspect of bouldering is actually yourself. So you can see Andrew is bigger than me, so he's heavier than me and he's bigger built than me. And sometimes this is an advantage, and sometimes it's a disadvantage. It really depends on the type of climbing you are doing. So for me, I find it a lot easier to support my body weight. So when I'm doing overhangs or something like this, that is a big sloper, and they are more difficult. You see I'm kind of hanging off it, and I'm making my hands really big, so like larger surface area, so you get more grip. And that's how you do that, and it can be quite difficult. So yes, and then the top is a pocket hold, and it's got a little hole in it, and you can put your fingers in there and support your weight. Now you see them. Now what's this is a good one. This is an overhang, and it is quite difficult. So this is a blue grade, which is so it's about 6A, 6B. So there's A, B, and C within each numbered grade. This is a big overhang, and there's lots of pocket holes here, so you can only fit a few of your fingers in, not all of them, and it can be quite difficult. So I've got a pocket in my left hand, a pinch in my right, and then my feet came off the wall, and it looks cool, but you don't want that. You really want your feet to stay on the wall. So you want really, and that's your core strength, which allows you to do that. So now I'm in another gym. This isn't bouldering. This is called the Autoblay. And to do Autoblay, you need a harness, and you need you don't. I've got a carabiner on my attached to my harness, but you don't need it here. You just need a harness, climbing shoes, and then you need to go to a climbing gym which has autobelays. And autobelays allow you to do these types of climbs by yourself. Usually, you need another person, and that is called top roping or lead climbing, which I'm also going to talk about in another video. But here, autobeeling, you can do it yourself. So autobeeling They're actually the rope which you see is attached to my harness goes all the way up to the very top of the wall, and it's inside a machine which is like a big spool, and there's actually tension on the rope. So as you climb, the spool winds it in, and it becomes tighter. And this actually supports you as you're climbing the wall. So as you can see, I have a lot longer to climb than the bouldering. I'm taking my time, which is really good. You need to take your time. Always look down at your feet, make sure your feet are in the right position, which a lot of beginners don't do. They focus on their hands and they just try to pull themselves up the wall. You don't want that. You want to look down at your feet a lot and figure out where your feet are in relation to your hands and use your entire body to help yourself climb. So this isn't a very difficult climb. There's a good mix of types of holds, and there's plenty of holds for me to grab. I'm just obviously making sure my feet are in the right position. Yes, I actually think I'm cheating there. If you look at my right foot, oh, slip. If you look at my right foot, I don't think it's on. Oh, it's on a hold, which is there's a little bit of carpet. You shouldn't use those. So this is I'm disqualified already. That's not important. Oh no, there's a little orange above that. So no, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. So I'm nearly at the top, and now you're thinking, what do I do now that I'm at the top? Well, we will see in a second. And it can be quite scary the first time you do it, but I'm used to it now. So you see, I'm nearly at the top, and what you do when you get to the top is you have to touch the last hold with two hands, and that shows you're in full control. And now thumbs up to my brother, he's down at the bottom filming me, and you jump off, and the rope slowly brings you down. So you have to jump, and I'm finished. So you actually have to jump off at the very top, and the first time you do that, it can be quite daunting, quite scary. My brother was doing it, and he was at the top, and he was saying, "What do I do now? What do I do now?" And he started trying to climb down, and I was just shouting, "No, just jump off!" And then he kind of jumped off. He was, "Duh!" And he fell for a second because it falls, and then I'm not sure exactly how it does it. There's a braking system, and it slows you down and then brings you down gradually. And that was quite funny. But yes, so that was bouldering, and then that was me doing an Autoblay as well. And these are the two types of climbing which you can do by yourself, and that's why I put these two together. And in another video, I'm going to show you some climbing where you need at least two people. So thank you for watching and for listening to this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.